Wait a second. Hey Tankers, Bunzaduck here. Today we have a submission from Guido1212 from the GFLC clan. Now you might ask, why is Guido1212 sending a replay into to me for analysis or to be shown on my YouTube channel? Well, Guido1212, as you know, is a North American CC and is doing his bit to help content creators like myself, small little guys out here trying to do do the YouTube and Twitch thing. And so, toss me a bone. Maybe it's a test. I don't know. But I was watching his Twitch channel. And he says, "Hey, I'm going to send you a replay," and I said, "I'll gladly take it." So here it is. Now, this isn't going to be one of Guido's, super duper killer games, but I think it's going to, I think it shows a lot of some thought process, because for those of us who know Guido and know his play style, this game doesn't necessarily fit. So I have to wonder, maybe Guido can tell us in the comments what made him play the way that he played in this game, because, Guido, his mantra is get your gun in the game. Not necessarily YOLO, but get your gun in the game. Now he's going to have, obviously he's in the Chinese light, the M41D. He's on a fairly open map, along with some other. Well, there's two Lynx buys, 6x6s, and there's a Senlac and a Batchat 12T on the other side. So, the vision game the vision game on this map is going to go away very quickly. Very quickly, with just the amount of lights that are going to be running around, lighting things up. So you almost have to be a little careful, right? So maybe that's it. But again, we'll find out. So Guido spawned over in the southwest, and he looks to be headed over here to the north. So Guido, take it away. M41D is a fun little Chinese light, despite his terrible paint job with the Christmas wrapping. It's got light camo, good gun. Same gun as it's just the same gun that's on the Bulldog. It's 76 millimeter with 170 penetration, 170 damage, alpha, and 192 penetration. It goes to the gold. You can get up to 227. And HE wise, we got 260 with a 38. So Guido pulls up into the bush and immediately starts getting some spotting damage. Senlac, he's chased the Senlac off. The Senlac and the Lynx 6x were just trying to move right up to light up the tanks crossing over on the one line, and Guido was able to chase them off. So at this point, Guido he can't really see, he can barely see those guys over there. He can still kind of keep them lit. We have a T-44 and a Centurion 5.1, which, if I was in this game right now, I'd be going, ooh, goodness gracious, those guys are just going to get mauled over there. But as you'll see, the T-44 does some pretty good work. So this bush is where Guido's at is a good bush, although okay. I mean, it's a decent bush to get some spotting of what may be up on the hill over here. All right, now, obviously light anybody that's down here. Okay, get any crossing tanks over here. All right, but if you take a shot, if you shoot from here, if there is anybody here, like where that Senlac's at, they're going to light you up. And if you don't have an escape route, you're going to evaporate. So, I mean, what are your escape routes? Well, you can run down here, but this building is destructible. You can swing around over here, but that's not necessarily going to keep you safe from these guys over here. And if there's anybody up on this hill, you're wide open there. So, I mean, there's no easy escape route here. Obviously, charging down is not a good idea. I have sometimes gone back this way and just ducked into this ravine over here. When you've had to bail out, obviously you can get in behind this building. So, I mean, you got to know your escape route when you're ready to take your shot. But Guido, take it away. Alright, so the Sinlac, he pushes up a little bit. Sinlac's down there, he's keeping him lit, and he just goes dark right when Guido gets lined up on him. There's their batch at 12. Centurion, the 44, taking on the Link 6x. They got a PZ Mutts over there, and Guido takes that shot. Yes, he took that shot. Didn't get spotted, because my 6th sense, and I know he has 6th sense on this tank, didn't get spotted. The Link 6x took a shot from him. Or took a shot for him, I should say. Alright, so anyway, Centurion 5-1 is down. The Mutts is down. There goes the 6x. There's the Lynx. Guido's back in the bush here. Lynx 6x is moving on. Just, oh, armor not penetrated. That's... You gotta love those tanks. Then we see an SU-130P. And Guido sends some shot his way. And I think in that one missed. Alright, so, Bat Chat, Link 6x taking on the T-44 up in the north corner. Our Link 6x is bailed. He's just running around like a, I don't know, spider monkey. Their Sinlac is down around the bridge with an SU-30 guard playing Overwatch on him. Their Link 6x is raging around, which our Bat Chat looks like he's chasing him. You got TS5 that's playing Overwatch for you. And the heavies are pushing through the city. So, at this point... Again, the vision game, the Sinlac is, even though he's down below there, I mean, he's still a danger because there is a bush over here that he could pull up into, and he could light this whole area and just make it go. Now that he's down below that hill and almost under that bridge, his vision is less, but it's still a very, very dangerous game to try and head out here into the field. So. Alright, let's see what we had. Fixed game right over here. So, Guido's still in the bush. Looks like he's going to head over here, see if he can give his T-44 a hand. That would be my concern. I wouldn't want to lose that corner right now. T-44 takes out the Bat Chat, which causes their Link 6x to bail. Guido just takes a blind shot, ends up shooting into the dirt. Now he's lit. That got him lit. And yes, I do have the mod that keeps that up there for 10 seconds. And Guido's just kind of... It looks like he was going to go back and help with this 6x, but they took care of that. So he's coming back to his bush. Back to the original bush. And you got to get that Sinlac out of there. So we're seeing, does the Sinlac make it? Oh, okay. So the SU-130PM sends a shot into the bush. Of course, Guido was on the receiving end of that for 520. My guess is that was a blind shot. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've watched this video. And you weren't lit. There wasn't anything that spotted you. I mean, the Sinlac could have spotted you, but your 6th sense didn't go off. And besides, then there's another shot that just came in. I think went to the same area, so I think he was just taking some blind shots. But he got lucky on one. All right. Why he didn't test this bush, I don't know. Anyway. So the Bat Chat 12T is now coming around, and at this point, the Sinlac is the major stumbling block here. He's in a position where you can't cross safely. Nobody can cross that open safely because the Sinlac in this position will light up anything over here. Light up anything moving this way. Light up anything moving this way. That's going to cross. He's basically in a position where he's ready to light up anything that tries to cross that river. Get spotted. Bob and weave. Get behind the non-destructible building. There's a Link 6x. It wasn't him that spotted you because he's at the edge of your view range, your draw range. There's no way his view range got you. Could it be that the Sinlac saw you? It's possible. Maybe the Sinlac has moved up into one of these bushes over here. And he did. He did move up into that bush. Alright, so he takes out the 12T, but now he's lit. And he's got to run. He's no longer under the bush. He's taking some aggro from the Scorpion. And there's, okay, so the Oods lit up the Ferdinand. And Guido's moving in. He's got to get rid of the Sinlac. There. Okay, he's takes a shot from the SU-130. All right, he keeps moving. It looks like maybe even the Ferdinand put a shot through there and missed you. But he's taken out their vision. He has taken out their vision, so now he's got these TDs that, though they may have some very good view range on their own behalf, they're going to be blind to him. And you guys are just cleaning it. It's just squeezing him in, putting the final death throws on him, you know, like a boa constrictor, just squeezing the life slowly out of him. You know, the SU-130's down. We still haven't seen the Scorpion G. Oh, there he is. And now you're moving in here. And looks like you're looking for the Ferdinand. Tree goes down, which is always a dead giveaway, and there's the Ferd. You don't have enough penetration to hurt him in the armor, unless you get in behind him or on the side. And looks like you're just going to do some critical and some tracking damage on him. Yep, there we go, some tracking damage. And getting more assistance. And there we go. There we go. So, that's victory. All right, well, you got the spotter for spotting enemy vehicles, enabling your allies to cause 1,000 HP of damage in one battle, and 48,525 in credits with 4,010 in experience. You know, as damage goes, or base XP goes, you didn't rank very high. You only got 240 in damage and 1 kill for base XP of 652. You did fire 13 shots. Of those 13, 8 hit, and of those 8, 2 penetrated. So you weren't. I mean, it just wasn't a good RNG or good shot day for you. You did 157 from 300 meters out, but this is the big number. You spotted for 1,792. All right. So what does that give you? Well, it gives you some decent credits and some decent experience in a premium tank. So though it was not the standard fare of Guido 1212, aggressive, get your gun in the game type of play, or even when he plays lights, you know, very rarely is it a passive light scenario. You know, with Guido, I mean, it's get out there, get the spots, then, you know, run around, maybe get some near deads. This one you had to be careful, because that Senlac kind of locked you down. He locked you down in the fact that you couldn't, without, you would have had to bail on that whole flank in order to get away from him. You couldn't go out. You couldn't go further north. You couldn't go to the east. You know, he locked you down, at least until that bat chat was able to get him lit, so that you knew where he was at. So would I have played it the same? I don't think so. I don't have the patience. and you know, but your ability to assess what was going on and to, you know, say, hey, this is a time to not be so aggressive, I think is worked out well for you. So was it a spectacular game? No. Was it a good learning game? Yes, because teaching patience and the ability to figure out what is the enemy doing that's locking me into this position. So, anyway, that's Guido 1212 from the GFLC clan in his M41D on highway in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. This is Bonsai Duck out.